If you've ever worked in research, you know that feeling all too well. The waiting, just waiting for feedback. But what if an AI could change all that? What if it could give you expert feedback in a matter of hours, not months? Well, we're about to dive into a new tool that might just fundamentally change how science gets done. So, the entire origin story for this tool boils down to this one single quote. It comes from a conversation that AI pioneer Andrew Ng had with a student. I mean, just try to imagine that. You pour 3 entire years of your life into one single project, only to get rejected 6 times. And each one of those rejections means waiting another 6 months for feedback. It's just a story of incredible frustration. And the thing is, this isn't some one-off, unlucky story. This is pretty much the reality for countless researchers all over the world. The traditional system, as important as it is, has become this massive bottleneck. It's actually slowing down the very progress it's supposed to be supporting. So let's just go ahead and call it what it is, the 6 rejection problem. It perfectly captures that long and honestly pretty painful journey from submitting your work to actually getting it published. You know, the issue isn't just that you have to wait forever. It's also the quality of the feedback you get at the end of that wait. Sometimes reviews are inconsistent or just not helpful. The source material calls it noisy feedback. And all of that just delays groundbreaking work and puts up this huge wall, especially for younger researchers trying to get started. And this, right here, this is the big question that drove this whole innovation. If you could just slash that agonizing wait time, if you could go from months to just a few hours, what would that unlock for science and for technology? And here is the answer. Andrew Ng and his team at the Stanford ML Group went and built a tool specifically designed to solve this problem. It's a direct response to that student's story of frustration. And there it is. This is the actual tool. It's called the Stanford Agent Reviewer. The interface is super clean, really simple, and the promise is right there on the screen. Get detailed AI feedback on your research paper for free. It makes this whole solution feel incredibly real and accessible. So, what is it exactly? Well, at its core, it's an AI built to do one thing and do it exceptionally well. Give researchers the kind of fast, high-quality, and genuinely useful feedback they need to make their work better and speed up their progress. But how in the world does it actually do this? The secret isn't just a massive language model. It's a process they call an agentic workflow. And this is the key part. It's where the AI goes from just answering a prompt to actually acting like an expert reviewer. For the person using it, the process is just brilliant in its simplicity. It's literally 3 steps. You upload your paper, you get an email when it's done, and then you click a link to see your review. It's designed so that anyone can use it. No coding or special skills required. But that super simple interface is hiding a really sophisticated process. The real magic, the true innovation here, is what the AI is doing on its own after you click that submit button. And this workflow is just so smart. The AI doesn't just read your paper in a vacuum. First, it goes out and actively searches for related work on arXiv, which is this huge database of research papers. Then it filters all of that down to find the most relevant articles, synthesizes the key info from them, and only then does it generate a review that's actually grounded in what's happening in the field. It's literally mimicking the exact process of a human expert. And the report you get back isn't just some big block of text. It's structured, it's actionable, you get an overall score, a really clear breakdown of the strengths and weaknesses, and, most importantly, you get concrete suggestions for how to actually make the paper better. This is the kind of feedback that helps you move forward. So this all sounds amazing in theory, but how good is it really? How does the AI's feedback actually compare to the feedback you'd get from a real, live human expert? Well, to find out, the team ran a pretty fascinating test. They didn't just ask if the AI was right, they decided to measure something more subtle, but maybe even more important in the world of peer review, and that's consistency. How consistent is the AI's feedback compared to a human's? So the team measured the consistency between the AI's review and a human's review, and this is the number they got, 0.42. Now, technically, that's what's called a Spearman correlation coefficient, which is just a statistical way to measure consistency. But of course, a number like that is meaningless without some context. So here's the context. The consistency between 2 human experts reviewing the same paper is 0.41. The AI score was 0.42. For all practical purposes, they are identical. I mean, let that sink in for a second.
This tool has achieved human-level performance when it comes to review consistency. This is a massive milestone. It's proof that the AI isn't just stringing together random, plausible-sounding sentences. It's providing feedback with the same level of reliability as the very experts it was built to emulate.
So, okay, let's zoom out. Why does any of this matter outside of university labs and academic circles? What could this mean for the future of feedback itself? The implications here are just huge. Think about it. This is the powerful research accelerator. It democratizes access to expert-level feedback, which levels the playing field for researchers who might not be at a top institution. It's a total game changer for productivity. And it represents this fundamental shift in mindset, from passively waiting for months to actively iterating and improving in a matter of hours.
Now, it's really important to highlight this point from Andrew Ng himself. This is designed as an auxiliary tool. It's like a co-pilot that helps researchers improve their work before they formally submit it. It is absolutely not meant to replace the formal peer review process or to be used in a way that would violate conference policies. It's a tool for enhancement, not for cheating the system.
And that really leaves us with a fascinating final thought. We've just seen an AI reach human-level consistency in reviewing complex, novel research. So, if we can now apply that kind of power to accelerate our most advanced fields of study, what incredible breakthroughs are waiting for us just around the corner? What will we create next?